Oakland got it. I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm gonna claim somewhere, I'm gonna claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers who was strong through Oakland?
Okay. Oh, crap. For some reason, one of my cameras isn't working. Let me see what's going on here. Stove is fine. Okay. What the heck? Weird. Okay. Maybe it's set on the wrong camera. Let's see what's going on with this. Did it get disconnected somehow? There's been a bunch of stuff piled on it over here. Nope, still plugged in. So that's not it. No. I don't know what's going on. Ah, there it goes. Okay, we're good. Okay. Try and keep it here. We'll try it. Let's see what happens. All right, so hi. I have been having some issues all day, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. All right, I'm gonna fry some chicken today. We're gonna have some really good sandwiches. See what happens. All right. Oh, forgot to do something else. And we're good. Okay. Hi, Para. How did I know you were going to see that Nutella over there? You may have to argue with the squirrels over that. I'm just saying. But hello, my dear. Right? Okay. So I am just getting my canola oil ready here. I'm only filling this pot to about half full because because once I put the meat in, it's gonna I don't want it to overflow. That is not my goal here. All right, let me go ahead and wash my hands. I'm kind of annoyed. JD and I were trying to get dill pickles, but we ended up with bread and butter pickles instead. But of course, like we do, we will make it work. All right, so we have our chicken, which has been brining for the last few days. So if this meat isn't flavorful, I'm going to be highly upset, just saying. Oh, it's still not working. I'm sorry, Pura. If I have time while the chicken is frying, I will do my best to fix that for you. Yes, I agree with you, Ziddy. I absolutely agree with you. All right, so what I'll do, I'm going to use this knife. It's a little bit sharper. We are going to get very carefully, butterfly this chicken. The goal is not to end up in the emergency room again. I've had my one visit this year. I am so not interested in going back. As nice as those nurses are, that's cool. If I don't ever see them again, it'll be too soon. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. It didn't quite cut the way I wanted, but no. I just need to make a couple of extra cuts. NBD. Why did I end up in the ER? Because the night before, I was a doofus and I took too much melatonin, which gave me heart palpitations. The advice nurse that I talked to, who charged me $50 for that conversation, I'm still mad about it, warned me that I could have gone to the emergency room that night, but there's really nothing they could have done aside from have me wait it out, basically. So I decided to just wait it out at home. At least, you know, if I fell asleep, I'd be more comfortable that way. So that's how I ended up in the emergency room. So I went the next day, just to make sure I didn't screw anything up. All right, so that's much better. And I got a little teeny weeny chicken breast tender here. We'll see how this goes. This is true. This is true. I am grateful for my insurance, but it still sucks. All right, so there we go. Okay, so chicken has been, yes, absolutely. You are 100% correct, Para. UTIs massively, massively suck. And I will argue with anybody who tries to say otherwise, because obviously they've never had a UTI. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we are going to actually put these back in the brine. and clean off this cutting board because I needed to take them out to flatten them. There's stuff falling out of my cabinet. Clean off this cutting board, and then, yes, I'm glad you did too. Considering the damage those things can cause, yeah. We do not want kidney failure. We do not want, you know, excretory system issues, any of that. All right. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I believe you. Yeah, prune juice is not going to help. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. That's almost the worst part. Having to pee every 15 minutes, man, that's trash. Oh, cranberry. Okay, I understand the cranberry juice, but there are some situations where you just have to go to the hospital. Zitty, be nice. Okay, so now we are going to wait for the oil. Well, hey, Trappy. Actually, Zitty, cranberry juice does. Cranberry juice is like the only exception. Had Purr been constipated, the prune juice would have been. But anyway, but like I said, it has been proven to help with that kind of thing. But it's kind of like taking aspirin for a migraine. It helps, but there are other things that will help better and faster. Anyway, hey, Trappy, how are you? Cheers, my dear. Okay, let's see. So we're waiting for this to heat up. This ideally is not going to be that it won't take that long. I'm being attacked by seaweed. A lot of seaweed. Okay. Trying to put this back where it came from and then tuck it all away. I really need to make a seafood heavy dish at some point and just use that all up. Y'all are silly. I adore it. Y'all are, yes, you are silly, and you are Purra. Embrace the power of a and. So ridiculous. Anyways, so we are going to. Did I show you guys the bread? All right. Oh, slash, if you were here when I showed off the low carb bread. So type O slash because I don't want to talk about the bread again if y'all have already heard about the bread. You weren't here? Okay. Okay, then I will introduce you to the bread. Where'd I put it? So silly, Purra. Behold, low-carb Hawaiian rolls. Hold. They do exist. So our sandwiches are going to be made with Popeye-style fried chicken. I know, right, City? Popeye-style fried chicken with these. Now, our local chicken and hot dog place serves their stuff on hot dog roll, not hot dog, on these type of rolls, on Hawaiian rolls. So I'm going to use them that way. What I might do actually is fry up all the chicken and save the smaller bits for smaller sandwiches. Diddy, I got your back. In fact, how do you guys feel about watching a video? I don't know. I mean, I don't do a lot of video watching, but I get you. I get you. I am looking forward to losing more weight because I want to fit in my clothes. I'm real tired of that. So I get it. Plus, it'll be better for my health. I can accept that. But I'm gonna say, there are a pair of YouTubers that you need to watch. I'm going to tell you about the pair of YouTubers. I'm going to tell you about one YouTuber that you definitely need to watch. Pair of YouTubers. They're called the Keto Twins. They do keto. You don't know, they're not strict keto. What do they say? They're technically keto, or they have a relaxed keto lifestyle. But a lot of their recipes are things I've made. So you will want to check out the Keto Twins. You will also want to check out Chris Nashville, who I've talked about before. He does the carnivore diet, very high protein. Yeah, I have a filter on this camera, Trappy, to even out the light. So when I, am back away from this light right here that's right in my face, I don't suddenly get super dark and look like a ghost or whatever, a shadow. So yeah, it probably glitched. But Chris Nashville, you guys have heard me talk about the carnivore potatoes. That's his recipe. He also has a recipe for refried beans and I believe tortillas. So there might be a Mexican feast in my future. Okay, let me hug this cat plushie real quick. And we hug Chi. Because we love Chi. Oh, you know what, y'all? You cannot hear anything. You can't hear the desktop. I was in the mood for some Nujabes and I can't hear anything. Or y'all can't hear him. All right. I was kind of in the mood for that, so. Aw. Y'all. Trappy, how was your day? Pura and Ziddy, how was your day? Mine was very busy. I discovered that there was yet another folder that no one bothered to tell me existed so I can do my job. So at this point, I'm pretty much ready to leave. I just need another position. Cheers, Ziddy. I'm sorry. I understand it's been mid. I'm ready. I just need to find a position. That's all. And I have been applying. We'll see what happens. Really? Interesting, Ziddy. I don't think I've ever heard of Insourced. I really hope you do. Like, seriously, I hope you do. Because you want to talk about stressful. I get you. Okay, so we've got this bread, this low carb Hawaiian roll. These are about half the calories, not the calories, half the carb count of a standard roll, which is about 13 grams of carb. Y'all, I wish you could smell this. Dude, they smell so good. Anyway, standard Hawaiian rolls, it's like 13 grams per carb. Or don't lay on the roll, sweetheart. Ziddy, I found some lavash at the local grocery store. Uh-oh. It's ad time. Okay, I will say less. Okay. Let's put the rest of these back. I guess I could make it easy. Let's see. So when I'm looking for a thermometer, I can't find one. When I'm looking for any other implement other than a thermometer, I can find 6 of them. Here it is. Okay. Okay. That's so weird. Where did I get this egg business from? I just realized. Ooh, yes, diabetic friendly euros. I am here for it. On here. Breading. Okay, check, check, check. Okay, that's where that came. Eggs, buttermilk, milk. That's the brine, isn't it? All right, I'm just gonna ignore it. 300 degrees. Let's see where we are. Not quite there yet. A little bit longer. Okay, it's almost there. We just need to get it to 300 degrees. It is currently at 271. Yes, tahini is delicious and made of awesome, awesome witness. Okay, so I'm cheating here. I'm adding some of the marinade, and I've seen this trick before, to the flour, if I can get some crunchy bits. There we go. You know what the trick is, lady? Get yourself a blender. Ideally, a hand blender. I do. The flatbread that I have is very low carb. My biggest issue now is making sure I eat it all. That wasn't an issue for a while, though, because for a moment there, I was eating it with everything. How are you doing, lady? I hope all is well. Okay. Let's see where it is now. Okay, looks like it's 290 something. Okay, so what I'll do now, Catalina Crunch is expensive. Delicious, but expensive. Diddy, this is Catalina Crunch. It's a cereal. And you can get it in a bunch of different flavors, preferably the childhood ones. So if you ever like Cocoa Puffs, for instance, that's the cereal you want. You got this, lady. I believe in you. You have studied. You have done what you were supposed to do. You can do this. You are going to do well. I am convinced of it. Okay, so let's take out our pieces of chicken. We're just gonna dry them off. This is true. Zitty is right. And we are gonna dab them dry-ish. Woo! Then we're gonna plop them in our flour. Wasn't supposed to be doing that with both hands, my bad. Our pleasure. You're one of us. We support us. We got our backs. Why I love us so much. Right? Exactly it. We look after each other here. Okay. May have to do this one fillet at a time, but that's fine. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and tear off this piece. There. Okay. Now. Hey, that's our chicken, and it's frying. Okay, see y'all laters. Bye, Pura. Have fun. I'm here for you, Zitty. If you need any advice about low-cal, low-carb, or not low-cal, low-carb, diabetic-friendly, keto, I will tell you as much as I can. All right. That's two. Whew. I've still got 2 more pieces of chicken to cook, but I get to deal with those later. And because they're chicken breasts, this will not take long. I'll see what I can do. JD might actually be better to ask about that sort of thing. Shoot, I forgot to set a timer. Let's say 4 more minutes. I think 3 minutes is half. Hello, Dermeister. Aw, Zitty. I am kind of obsessed with technology, so you came to the right place, my friend. I'm doing well, Dermeister. All right. So your buddy was working on it and said, "Hey, Zitty, can you test this out for me?" And you said, "Sure." And he just kind of sat there and bit his nails and watched you shatter all the things. That's hilarious to me. I love it. Best bug tester ever. Oh, Second Life. I remember that. All right. I guess I should set up my rack. I would love to do some RP servers, but I am not that interested in using my voice in RP. But that's me. Okay, let me go ahead and wash with the knife, because I am going to need it to cut open the bread. Thank you, Zitty. I appreciate that. Not so cute when, you know, I'm sick or whatever. Okay. Go ahead and flip this chicken. I want to make sure that it is completely golden brown and delicious. Interesting. Gosh, when was the last time I played Vampire the Masquerade? It's been so long. Diddy, can you guess what clan I was from? I'm curious. Let's see if you guess correctly. Nailed it in one. Good job. I guess it was that obvious, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and get these chicken out. Ooh, your main clan. Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna guess Bruja. Did you strike me as the type of person who will kick some butt if necessary? Close. Gangrel, that was gonna be my second guess. And you know what? Here's the funny part. JD and I met initially because my boyfriend at the time was running a Vampire the Masquerade game. And it was the Henjei Yokai book. That. Yes, body checking a bus is a very useful skill. I'm very interested to see how people are going to feel about the rewrite. Right, that's done. That's done. Really? Sure. I'd have to think about if I wanted to join in, but thank you. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate that. Why do I keep forgetting to set the frickin' timer? Okay, let me go ahead and toast these buns. Let's get ready to eat, y'all. I am starving. I do not know why I'm so freaking hungry, but I just am. Wow, that's gonna be cool, Zitty. Dude. I haven't seen a Malkavian be played for a long, long time. In fact, you know what? The last time I was part of a Vampire the Masquerade game, there is a convention in the Bay Area called DundraCon. I believe it happens every... Is it President's Day holiday or something like that? And my clergy friend wants us to do our quiet room thing there. And the earliest or the last few memories I have of DundraCon is, you know, sharing a room with a ton of people, eating half-cooked hot dogs, stealing what we could find from other people's room service. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to put those memories to rest. My friend's like, you know what? Yes. Yes, it is. It's time. Let it go. Let it go. So, yeah. I am now older and wiser, and ideally have better money than I did back then. So I don't have to scrounge. Ooh, I love it. Love it. That's a really great idea for your character. Okay, just cleaning up a little bit, so one less thing for me to be bothered with. Delusions of grandeur is her flaw. Nice. Thank you, Gangles. Hi. We missed you too. How you been? I did hit the button, right? Okay. Try again. Good, right? Okay. Same old, nothing new. I get you. It's a thing. Getting ready for spring, indeed. As much as my friends absolutely detest daylight savings, and I get it, I have to admit, it's really nice to have some sunlight when you get home. Yeah, see, okay. So Gangles, I have, I inadvertently bought seeds. I thought I was buying the fruit. I was wrong. Inadvertently bought seeds for something called a habanera. This is a habanero pepper that doesn't have any heat. It's just flavor. I was a little annoyed that I didn't get the fruit, but I like habanero flavor. I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly. It's a hybrid. So I'm thinking I should get myself some pots, not try to plant stuff in the ground because that never goes well unless it's lavender. We can make this happen. And just plant myself some habaneras in a pot and see what happens. And hopefully, you know, by fall or something, I will have some really nice fruit that I can use. Yes, pot everything. I'm learning this. I'm learning this the hard way. The area, the Bay Area, a lot of the ground is clay. It's on top of clay. So of course, that means there are things that will not grow here. As hard as I try, it will not grow here. Over winter, that's a great idea. I think that's what I need to do. Or at least start it, right? And there's nothing saying that if it's in a pot, I can't bring it in, you know, when winter starts. Nothing saying I can't do that. I've been trying to plant a cutting from my mom's rose bush since for freaking ever, and they keep dying. Maybe I just need to put them in a pot and keep them there. But yeah. Anyways, this is me whining. Okay, let me take these out because they're probably in here longer than I expected. Okay, so we got our teeny weeny little pieces here. The timer. Move the hot oil so I don't burn myself because that would suck. Done yet? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. We are... Okay, see, I don't feel so bad now. If you're saying rose cutting prop is hard, I don't feel so bad. Oh, a bunch of fruit trees and got to transplant over to bigger buckets. Too many? No such thing, unless you really legit don't have space. In which case, yes, you have too many. Okay, these are nice and toasted. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay. So now, let's make us a sandwich, okay? I think I'm gonna put mustard on both sides, what I do. Okay, or mayo on both sides. Hello, Nadi, welcome in. I get you. Because the last thing you want is to show up at a, you know, at a plant store or gardening center and realize the only thing left is like half dead stuff. That sucks. Okay, so These are bread and butter pickles. I'm kind of annoyed. I know, right? And it's so simple. These are bread and butter pickles. They were supposed to be dill, but you know, they'll do for now. Next time we get dill. Ooh, I missed a spot. Huh. I would say a dark mage doesn't have the power to create more vampires. And cannot, I forgot the word, but can't do the thing where, you know, vampires drain the person to the, you know, very end of their... Oh my god, you were telling a joke. I'm slow. Zitty, you're awful, and I adore you, and I see why Purra adores you. Y'all were meant to be. Short, simple, to the point. Right? Okay. So... little bit more mayo, because the one thing I will not eat is a dry sandwich. I refuse. Thank you, Zitty. Even if I can't figure out a real joke. Nadi, you're right there with me, huh? You got me? You got me. Okay. Their sandwich is ready for its close-up. Where did I put my phone? I don't know what's going on with my throat, but I get the feeling that since spring is springing, my throat is just like, screw you. We are irritated and there's nothing you can do about it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be nice. This is going to be JD's sandwich because it's the pretty one. Yep, springtime. Sometimes in the dead of winter. Much to my annoyance. All right, here's mine. Red first, of course. Get the fat one. What I'm hoping is that I normally don't like chicken breast, but I'm willing to give this a chance because I marinated it for like 3 days. Trying to get some of that extra liquid off the pickles. What did I marinate in? Let me see. Homemade buttermilk, salt, pepper. I believe I used MSG. And I think that was it. Mm-hmm. It worked really well. Y'all, for those who don't know, if you need buttermilk and you can't find it, just take some milk and add some vinegar. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Okay, so now I have waited. I have never marinated in pickle juice. I can't stand Chick-fil-A, but I'm willing to steal some of their secrets. I have been told, however, that their secret is actually not pickle juice. It's something else. I have been told that it is MSG. I don't know if it's true or not, but whatever. I'm willing to try both, see what happens, right? Okay, let's try this sandwich. You think so too, Zitty? Yeah. All right, let me eat the corner that fell off. Really, Gangles? Okay, definitely got to try that. Mmm. 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 I don't think my mouth is big enough for this, but it's good. Mm. It's really good though. There's one complaint. One I have about this sandwich. The only complaint that I have is that it's not spicy enough. And mocha is in here. But that's easily fixed. I'm gonna put some chili crisps on it. Exactly, right? Let me see. Do I have any chili crisps? Definitely. Low spice. Nothing that cannot be fixed, right? Did we eat all the chili crisp? Uh-oh. No, we just bought a jar. What did we do with the jar of chili crisp? Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, it's gotta be in the fridge somewhere. Okay, shrimp sauce. Here it is. Oh no! Zitty, you will very, very carefully draw them into the light. Very carefully. Precisely. Look at y'all. Getting creative. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're just going to pull that back. We're just going to grab a spoon here. Stir this around a little bit in case y'all are wondering what I've got in my hands here. Fried chili and oil, lao gan ma. Exactly, Zitty. We'll get them there. We will get them there. They love you, so they are willing to try. Nutty. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I like this stuff not just for the spice, but for the texture. It's not as hot as you would think, Gangles. Yes. Naughty. I get you. Right there with you. What did I do with the lid? It was here 5 seconds ago. Did I eat it? Did I put it on? There it is. Okay. What's in it? Okay. let me read you the ingredients. Ready? It is hello? Okay. Soybean oil, chili, peanuts, MSG, salt, sugar, pepper powder, sulfur dioxide, and sodium sulfite. So you can actually make this at home, and I've done it before. I've done it on stream. And you know, it doesn't have the preservatives, so it doesn't last very long, but that's okay. Because it doesn't usually last long at this house. Yep. Naughty, I've made a version with peanuts, sesame seeds. What was the other thing? Sunflower seeds and some other. It was so good. I made like a cup and a half. And then I ate the whole thing over the course of like 3 days. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was so good. Okay, let's try this with the chili oil. Let's see. It's so good. So to make it at home, what you would do is you would take all the ingredients, the dry stuff, the peanuts and the chili flakes and all that. Some recipes call for gochugaru, which is basically a Korean chili powder. Put it in a heat-proof container. You heat up your oil of choice and you pour it over. If you are careful and the oil is hot enough, it basically cooks everything in there without burning it. And then you let it cool and you proceed to put it on everything like ketchup. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, let me put this on the table so I don't eat more. You totally should try it. It's awesome. And watching the oil bubble up like that is the coolest thing ever in the history of ever. I'm just saying. Chad had to deal with me squealing while I made this stuff. Wait, really? There's nothing on that Etsy page? Ooh. Thank you for telling me, Nadia. I didn't realize. Huh. I will have to check again. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to see what's going on with that. Yeah, it was really kind of embarrassing when I look back on it, Yangles, but it was fun. That was second only to the squealing that I did when I made kitty face cookies, because they came out way cuter than I expected. Yes, remake. Definitely need to do that. The kitty face cookies were for an auction. So I didn't get to eat them. I just got to make them. But they went at the auction for, wow, like $25 or something. They were so freaking cute. There are pictures on my Instagram. Yeah, they went for 25. No, Gangles, I'm wrong. They went for $50. And the money was going toward a scholarship. And there was one person there who was bound and determined that she was going to get the desserts that she wanted. And she came prepared. She came with like a $200. She's like, let's go. And she went. So, but yeah, money went to a scholarship, and she messaged me later to let me know how they were, how the cookies were. And she really liked them. She said they're cute and delicious. So now I kind of wish I'd eaten them. Anyway, all right, y'all, we are going to raid my friends Pretty Good Gaming. They are celebrating their 21st anniversary of being together. Mind blown. Okay, they've been together longer than JD and I have been, and they're younger than us, which I think is hilarious. Okay, so let's do this. Raid Pretty, I can spell, good_gaming. All right, y'all. This channel is for mature audiences only. Your discretion advised. Here is my raid call. Yes, come back again. Please come back again. Here's my other raid call. See you around, my friend. Copy paste whichever one you want. And we are going to raid in 4. My pleasure, Trappy. 4, 3. Come back soon. 2, 1. Bye, y'all.